She played the role of goddess brilliantly in many movies, so much so that people started treating her as goddess. What is the meaning of this sentence? The lady played the role of goddess in many movies. She played so naturally, so brilliantly, so realistically that people started treating her like real goddess. Her acting went to that extent. That was the extreme limit of her acting. Here we are using an idiomatic expression called so much so. How to use so much so in a sentence? Make any sentence with an adjective or an adverb, then put so much so followed by that clause. The sentence with adjective or adverb is called cause sentence, and the sentence in that clause is called effect sentence. Examples and explanation. The mango is very delicious, so much so that I have bought the whole cart of mangoes. Meaning, the taste of the mango is very delicious and very sweet. The extreme limit of sweetness is it has made me buy the whole cart of mangoes, and then I say the mango is very delicious, so much so that I have bought the whole cart of mangoes. Second example. Ben-Hur of 1959 still continues to be the best Hollywood movie, so much so that even today Ben-Hur is used as case study material in many film institutes. Meaning, Ben-Hur, it's a Hollywood movie. Ben-Hur of 1959 is one of the best Hollywood movies. The greatness of this movie has gone to such an extent that it is used as case study material in the syllabi of many film institutes in the world. Third example. Your son cries a lot, so much so that no neighbor is willing to babysit your son. What is the meaning of this example? Your son cries a lot. His crying is to such an extent that nobody is coming forward to babysit him in your absence. Meaning, the crying of your son goes to an extreme limit, which is discouraging the neighbors from babysitting your son. Fine. So this is the way of using so much so. Examples. The twin girls look alike, so much so that even their parents get confused sometimes. James Cameron is a dedicated filmmaker, so much so that he himself went 12 times deep into the ocean to see the Titanic while making a movie on it. Sixth example. The situation is horrible in the two war-torn countries, so much so that the citizens do not want to return to their countries at all. Seventh example. She is one of the best singers in the film industry, so much so that filmmakers are willing to pay her any amount. Eighth example. The education system here is pathetic, so much so that the education minister herself cannot write even a leave letter in English. Ninth example. The question paper is very difficult, so much so that even the teachers cannot solve the questions. Amitabh Bachchan is one of the best film stars in the world, so much so that every filmmaker wants to make a movie with him. 11th example. It is not a safe city for girls, so much so that no girl comes out unaccompanied after 6 p.m. 12th example. Cell phone is indispensable, so much so that even the poorest person wants to possess it. 13th example. Fevicol is the most popular adhesive brand, so much so that the brand name is synonymous with the adhesive. There is severe water scarcity here, so much so that no guest is welcome here. 15th example. Addiction to cell phones is high among some youth, so much so that some of them went to the extent of committing suicide for cell phones. Fine. So this is the way of using the idiomatic expression so much so. To the left side of so much so, you keep a cause sentence consisting of an adjective or adverb. To the right side of so much so, you keep effect sentence which should be expressed in that clause. So take some idea and try to make own sentence. Keep practicing. Thank you. Have a great time.